Alright, here we go with episode 245. That means this is a Friday, which means I'm going to do another character pyramid for the first time. It feels like forever. But we've got a lot of updates. So I'm going to keep the intro short because that's probably going to be pretty long going out of the episode. So let's go and get into this. 3, 2, 1. These are weird ass trees, by the way. Branches, whatever the hell they are. I think I've seen something like that in real life. I've seen pictures of those formations. And they may have not be actual branches. He really does. Alright. He's going to do it now. Oh, Jesus. You're a bad influence. My God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't make me educate. Yeah, right. Yep. You gonna leave me hanging? Dick. Oh. No, you did not do it. We'll see. You gotta learn to accept yourself. Maybe not love yourself, but you definitely have to learn to accept yourself. Here he comes. Asshole. I like your demon eyes. You know, what's funny is, what are we? We're like less than 3 minutes into it. I'd already forgotten that we hadn't had the opening credit sequence. Because sometimes I'll be like, okay, I know it's coming up and I know something I want to say, right? Like last time was that way. This time I was surprised, like, wait a minute, we haven't done this yet? That's how engrossed I was in the story, right? This is really interesting. Like I said this a couple episodes ago. I really like the training sequences. And this, because the training sequences are almost invariably tied to the characterization. You know, you're either doing, plot relevant, characterization, world building, or, humor, stuff like that, right? And in this case, it's like, it's plot relevant, because I assume the technique or whatever will be used in the future. But it's really characterization. It tells you something about the character. In this case, I didn't realize he was this self-loathing. I didn't realize he'd internalized as much of the crap that people have been telling him as he has, right? And so this has been kind of eye-opening for his character. And it also, you look at how obnoxious he was when we first started the series, the original series. He was that way because it's like, all the shit that everybody had been giving him. Everybody craves attention. They're going to get attention any way they can. If they can't get positive attention, they'll get negative attention. Nobody would talk to him, and nobody would pay attention to him unless he showed his ass, right? So that's the way why he was the way he was. But he was still internalizing that dislike, right? I bet every one of these lines he's using is something somebody said to him 5 years ago. Right. Outsmart him. Come over and sit down, buddy. Let's share a beer. dumbass. Come here, bring it in. Let me give you a hug. You gotta accept yourself, man. Here's my heart. I see. Go F yourself. Yeah. That's why he kept hammering the autograph thing, Nar Evil. Because that was the key to his dysfunction. Right. Now I will. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, look at he's pissed. Imposter syndrome much? Why are you bringing up old shit? See, he's just hurt, man. He's not really evil. I'm going to call him Nar Hurt. He's just hurt. He needs a hug. Bring him in for a hug, man. Come here. Me. That's right. Give yourself a goddamn hug. Look at him. He's hurt, man. He needs it. Bring it in. That's how you accept yourself. Oh, see, you made him cry. I feel bad for calling him Nar Evil. This is getting to me. Right. That story you heard. Exactly. You gotta be an arrogant ass. That's the only way to be. Super believe in yourself. I need my rage and hate. That's right. Come over here. There it is. There it is. Bring it in. You're goddamn right. I could have wrote this shit. Bring that shit in here. I love this. This is amazing. I've never really seen this kind of resolution for this kind of story before. I thought they were going to Nar Evil, right? It was he was hurt. He wasn't evil, man. I didn't see that at first. Look at this shit. That's right. This is amazing, man. I love this. Also, I like the art they did there. It's like a watercolor, right? Kind of wish he could hang out, man. You sit down, talk for a while, you know? Talk over the old shit. They don't have screen time for it, but that would be cool. See, and this is why Killer B was able to do this so fast. Because he doesn't doubt himself. He's an arrogant ass. You know, he does not doubt himself, man. So this was over quick. He brought it in, probably rapped to him, gave him some play, hugged him, and it was over, right? Because he don't care, man. This is really cool. You got to believe in yourself. Jesus effing Christ. No. Hell no. I don't want to be around none of this. Is what I'm saying. Birthmark, makeup, or tattoo. It was too. You were too young when you first had it. It had to be a birthmark. Well, I mean, they didn't disappear to nowhere. I always like the cave behind the waterfall trope. By the way, I don't think that's a real thing in nature, but I've always really liked it. It's just really cool. Great. That's right. I don't think he feels you. But the mold is vicious up in there. You got all this moisture. I like the wall art. It's disturbing all the statues have their heads removed. Oh, I see. Don't lose your head. It's about willpower. Purification. That don't sound good. Huh. These are such generic, basic ass rhymes. That's one of the things I hate about him. Anybody could do those. You want to show me some rhyme Texas with faxes like that one song did. Then you're doing something. Yeah. Great. I see. It's a warning. Yeah. Like I said, don't lose your head. Shit. Well, this is awkward. Shut the hell up. Yeah, you can't be dictating how he's going to learn from somebody else. That's the reason why you're here, to learn from somebody else. Look at that blood. Jesus, man. You at least clean his mouth off. Yeah, man. You people have no table manners. Can't do it, man. I ain't doing that shit. Chomp. Yeah, he's seeing his whole life flash before his eyes. How you go back to the village and tell him this story? Get off me. Yeah. Bullshit. Yeah. He's just messing with you. You dick. Yeah, I bet you did. What's with the blood on the statue? If he doesn't stop saying the word fool, get a thesaurus. Right. He probably has more autonomy. The beast. He could probably do and say more, right? What is that place? They're not walking on clouds, so what is it? Is it a painting? The walls are painted? Check it out. Let him out. This means I have to vomit up this stupid frog. God, man. There has to be a better way. That's why they gave it to him, so he could do this scene. I think you're screwed, that's what. Shit. Great. Oh boy. At least you're sitting here with him. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he had to be in there by himself. More water, huh? Look at him. He's just chilling in there. Huh. What's up, buddy? I'm flying. That's what I'm up to. Technically levitating. Huh. Well, unlock. I just want to hang out. Come on out. That's pretty cool. So is that. Let you out by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Jesus Christ. There's about 27 different ways this could go wrong. Just like that little animation we saw. Look at him. So we're doing this the whole time, huh? Oh, shit. Got your ass. Well, you only have 8 tails. I got 9. I'm going to kick your ass. That's right. Yeah, get off me. He's too strong. Yeah, nothing good. He was sucking that 8-tail chakra into him. You see that? How dare you? What the hell is that? Well, what kind of science experiment was he doing up there? Tame this bitch. Look at Chomp. Have you tried petting him? Was he a dragon fox? Jesus. Shit. Oh, Jesus. Like I said, the most basic ass rhymes, man. I walk around at night and it gives me a fright. Like, anybody can do that shit, man. Tear his ass up. I figure we're ready for a cliffhanger. Alright, well, we're doing the character pyramid next. Alrighty, here we go with character pyramid. Got a lot to do. Let's start at the bottom. I'm aware, like when I was doing this last time, I don't understand why what I see on the screen, because what I see on the screen right now is my little small head here up at the upper left-hand corner, and I'm seeing the page I'm working on, right? But what it shows me on the screen is not what I get in the final result. It cuts off the bottom for some reason. I don't understand why that is. But it is what it is, and we're going to work with it. So, first of all, let's put some space in there so we got backstories on here. Okay, so we got to put Killer Bee's backstory up here. Ah, shit. Who do we get rid of? My God, these are some strong-ass backstories, man. I guess he's not any better than any of these people. You know, I mean, he's just not, right? Like, but he's got a great backstory. I like his backstory. But every one of these has a stronger backstory than him. That just shows you the strength of the characterization in this series. Like, man, it's excellent, man. Now they got me paranoid, right? Because I'm putting it way up here to make sure you can effing see it. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I could put him above any of these other people, but he's really good. He's got a great backstory. I'm trying to think of anybody else's backstory we've been getting into since the last time. No, I guess not. Alright. So let's get into the villains and antagonists. Okay, I'm going to assume you can see this full pyramid. Let's get a little bit more separation here. Okay. Donzo's dead, but pour one out. Because, man, he went out a badass. He went out, man. The only complaint I'll give about him is he should have not given him a warning about what he was going to do. He should have just clicked self-destruct without saying jack shit. Because that extra second or two he gave them, you know, that was everything. Like, that extra second or two he gave them, let them live. Without that warning, maybe they still would have lived. And I know the author wasn't going to kill him off that point. We're talking about in-universe. Without that extra second or two of him saying some shit that made him think, because they may not realize at first what he's doing. He may be like, wow, what is he doing? Is this some kind of technique where he's trying to take us out? But not himself, you know, like, you know, they may not have realized maybe they're trying to puzzle out what he's doing. No, I think, I may be remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure he says, hey, I'm going to take you with me, you know? Because I remember saying something at the time. But, yeah, man, I mean, just other than that, that's the only complaint I got. He's a badass. He got played. He was outwitted, outlasted, and what is it in Survivor? He was outwitted, outplayed, and outlasted. But anybody else, he would have taken him out. So, badass. But he's dead, and we only got the living on him. So, just remembered, Brienne gave me the rundown of who all the characters are. So let me get those names on there. Let me call up her comment and get these names on here. The white hair guy's name I'm never going to remember because I can't pronounce it. I think I'll find if I can pronounce them in my head, I can remember it, you know. And then Kisame, I should be able to remember pretty soon. That's pretty easy, I think, for me to remember. Also, these are two separate lines. So let me add another line here just to make sure. Because the way this goes is great leader, there's one person on this line. Sasuke, there's two people on this line, but he's the only one worthy right now. I'm going to reorder this in a minute. Kabuto, there's 3 people on this line, but there's only 1, so it gets confusing, right? Here there's 4, but there's only 3, and in here there's 4, or here there's 3. Here there should be 4. There's 4 slots, but there's only 3 people, and below that there's 5 slots, but there's only 4 people. So you see how it gets really confusing, like how many people per line. I'm not putting somebody on line just to fill out the slots if they don't deserve to be there. That's the way it is. All right, so great leader stays where he is. Sasuke's really good, but Kabuto has really jumped up, in my opinion. Because I was about to drop him again, because we just hadn't been seeing anything from him. But now we have, right? So I'll put him up here. Right now, he's just below Sasuke, but he has potential. I might be able to see him getting all the way to the top there before it's all over with, right? The question is, does anybody deserve to be in the 3 slot? I mean, none of Sasuke's minions have done jack shit lately. In fact, I should probably be dropping them down, and I think I will, actually. The question is, does anybody deserve to move up? Kitsune is doing pretty good, you know? He actually deserves to be on 3 slot. I actually believe that. He deserves it. Because he's sneaking around. He's hiding in the sword. He's doing covert shit, and he hasn't been killed. So we've got that going on. And but speaking of which, I think we need to have a conversation pretty soon about what do I do with resurrected people. I need to find out how much agency they have. Because when people got resurrected before, when they were attacking the 3rd Hokage, they didn't have their own agency. They were just puppets. So I wouldn't rank any of Sasure's puppets on here, or anybody else, a puppet boy from the Sand Village. I wouldn't put any of his puppets on there because they're puppets. They don't have their own agency. So I need to find out if a resurrected person has their own agency. Do they have sentience? Do they have conversations? Are they talking to people? Maybe they have to follow orders, but they have their own personality, their own persona. They have a little bit of leeway in what they can do. If those conditions are met, I'll bring them back on. Because we just saw a bunch of people get resurrected. But I don't know if those conditions are met or not. Are they just going to be puppets, or are they going to have their own sentience and agency? So we'll table that for now. But I'm open to getting them back on the list if they do something badass and they are their own person. So we'll see. But yeah, none of these people deserve to be on the 4th line because they ain't been doing shit. So I'm just literally just going to drop them down. Which means the 4th line that has 4 slots is empty. Okay? This is the 5th line with 5 slots, and down here is the 6th line with 6 slots, and that, so we've got plenty of room for new people if they get resurrected. But none of y'all been doing shit, so that's what it is. Okay, and I want to think again. What is the name of the clamshell guy? Shit. If I Google Naruto Shippuden clamshell guy, I wonder what would come up. Boy, I hope it's not. I don't get spoiled. I want to put him on here because he's been balling out, man. He's been a baller. No, that's not him. God damn it. What the hell would I call him? Double person, white black guy? That's why I hate Googling. Okay. This dude's name... Wait. This dude's name is Black Zetsu. Are you shitting me? I've never heard that name before in my life. Black Zetsu. I guess that's him. So we need to get him on here. He's been balling out. But he's very close to getting up to the 3rd row because, like I said, he's been balling out. Again, it looks like we're creeping towards the bottom. I don't know if you can see everything. They really got me paranoid. But, yeah, so this is what we're looking at right now. Great leader Sasuke and Kabuto are above everybody else by a mile. Kisame and Black Zetsu are trailing, but not too far behind. Everybody else is just kind of sitting there holding their cranks, man. Because, do something. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Karen has been captured. And I think she's capitulated. So, I will at least put her in front of these other two. They ain't doing jack shit. But I had forgotten about that. So, let's put her in front of everybody else. she's at least doing something. But what she's doing is not good for villainy. That's for damn sure. Okay, let's get up here to the heroes. Yeah, I think Naruto's up here. He deserves to be up there. Shikamaru ain't doing shit. Sai ain't doing shit. Oh, there is a name for RH leader. Brienne also gave me that one. That MEI. Okay, so let's do that. Maybe I can remember her name. I'll do the same thing with the nickname. Okay. Nerd Sword, he is on here. Okay. Yeah, Brienne also gave me one for that. That's, what the hell is his name? Chojuro? Jesus. I ain't never remember that shit. I don't know, that may not be too horrible to remember. Who the hell is Aggro Tank? He's the leader of the Cloud. Oh yeah, that asshole. Yes, okay, so I. A-Y. Okay, I should be able to remember him. And I should be able to remember Mai. Maybe I'll remember Chojuro. Yeah, okay, good. And thanks again to Brienne for that. Alright, yeah, man, like, yeah. We're gonna need another line here for sure. And these people at this bottom line are gonna stay at the bottom line because they ain't doing shit. At least Tsunade's back. Let's see. These people, Sakura. Okay, well, Shizune ain't doing shit. So let's get her down here. Alright. She's here. Nerd Sword, Chojuro ain't doing shit. Neither, well, the other guy is. But he ain't doing shit, so let's get him down here behind Shizune. Okay. Sai ain't doing shit. Let's get him down here behind. Nah, probably not behind. Let's put him in front of. Right here. Okay. Shikamaru, he had a good speech. I don't think that keeps him at the second level, but he had a good speech. You know, he doesn't suck. Let's get him down here in front of, well, no, not in front of Sakura. Not even in front of a tank guy. Let's put him down here. Like, I like the speech, but, you know, he ain't doing very much. That's for damn sure. I still think, okay, Naruto's at the top. Kakashi ain't been doing jack shit lately. We gotta drop him down. He did have a good moment when it was like he was gonna become leader, but that was, you know, a little while back. Okay, so we've got two open spots up here. Killer B is getting up here, because, man, he is balling out. Now, I'm not sure if he's in front or back, but we'll figure that out in a minute. So it's 1, 2, 3. Sakura deserves, I think, she's been pretty good. Like, these 5 episodes I've watched since yesterday, I don't think she's had a single line of dialogue, but still, she was pretty good before that. So I think she deserves to be at the top here after Yamamoto. It will drop Mai down 1. So who deserves to be up here? I don't know. I don't think there's anybody up here yet. So we'll leave the second slot up here empty. There's 3 here. That feel pretty good about that line. You know, that order of battle there. Yamamoto has actually been doing a little bit more than Kakashi lately, but, you know, if we're talking about accumulated points, this is good. I like these 2 leaders. They're not doing a whole lot, but they're doing something, right? You know, both of the leaders here are pretty good. They're doing some shit. Oh, Tsunade. Yeah, we got to get her back up here. So, I think she belongs here on the 3rd line. She's come out swinging since she woke up, which means somebody's got to go down. I guess it's going to be Sakura. Like I said, I mean, I felt like she deserves to be up there, but because she's had good moments. But, okay, yeah, this is the way I like it. Naruto's at top. You got Killer Bee, second slot. You got the row of 3s looking good. The row of 4 is looking good. This is a row of 5, but only 3 people deserve the slots. Really, Chojuro doesn't, but I really like him. So, emotion. And then this is the row of 6. And we've got 4 people down there. And they're just basically, you know, coasting on their reputations at this point. They have been doing zip. Where the hell is Garb? I mean, Garb deserves to be on here, man. I don't remember how to spell his effing name, but I'll do an approximation. At least I know him, right? He deserves. I mean, he's had more lines. He's had more dialogue than any of these people in these bottom 2 rows lately, and it's been killer dialogue, man. He's the one that's been balling out. So I guess I'll put him down here. This is a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, row of 5. Let's put him up here. There it is. Okay. My boy. Boy, I hated him in his first series. I hated this sumbitch. He's become my boy. That's right. All right. Well, this is where we're at. I'm just trying to do this a little bit more often so we don't have to do so much at once, right? But, like, this has been fun. As always, let me know what you think, if you would change anything. Or if I've forgotten anybody. Like, for instance, I wish somebody told me Garb's not on the list. I mean, he definitely deserved to be on there. He has come on lately, though. So maybe the last time I did this, he hadn't had anything to do in 30 episodes. So I don't know.